Good morning, child of grace. I'd like to make this proposal this morning, show you my view on what I believe are the major deceptions. That is, besides the globe Earth and the fake space, supposed moon landing, and all that. This is in the religious world, which is I was trying to get them all together, and maybe this will make a dent in it. And I want to put it up in front of everybody, whoever listens to my little channel, which I believe to be a major deceptions that cause anxiety and fear, something to do amongst God's people, the children of grace out there. But anyway, this is what I want to put them out there where they can see them. And it was kind of like fighting fire. You know, I'd go with one, and then I'd hear somebody, somebody that's in the truther community talking about it on one of their videos, and it seems like to me that I believe that that there's great deception amongst truthers out there, that they just take it for granted that what they learned from a childhood about religion hadn't been tampered with. But I'm here to tell you, brothers and sisters, it has. And anyway, I'll start, and I'll go to each one and point out where I think that we've been deceived. The Great Tribulation. I believe that, brothers, it is an event that's taken place in past history past. All the events in that are in history. That's how they're deceiving you on that. They brought it up and put it in the future. All these teachers and seminaries, they have these, real wise men, and they tell you that this is in our future. Well, really, Jesus said, this generation won't pass until these things be fulfilled. So, brothers and sisters, that has already been fulfilled, brothers and sisters. Got videos about tons and plenty of proof that this event has already taken place, that everybody thinks is in the future, which brings anxiety or concern, anyway, to the child of grace. The mark of the beast. I hear this all the time. Brother and sister, that took place over there in Revelation. That's whatever this event is. Not saying I know exactly what they're talking about. I'm just saying whatever it is, there's no way it could be in our future. Because anyway, besides that, that would be something, that would be a work. You don't have to know what something means to know what it can't mean, brothers and sisters. You put that up on the shelf and say, well, you know what that can't mean, that a child of grace can not be a child of grace, because that would be a work, something you do, take a mark or don't take a mark. So that's not what it's talking about. That's another great deception, I believe, that's in amongst God's people. They just take it that, well, no, they hadn't tampered with this, well, they're telling us the truth about this. No, brothers and sisters, this is all through, everybody, every channel out there and all, they just take it for granted that the mark of the beast is in our future. No, brothers and sisters, what's in our future is the very last day and the resurrection of the dead, and so shall we ever be with the Lord. That's what's in the future. The Great Commission. Okay, the Great Commission, brothers and sisters, was fulfilled by the apostles. It was laid upon the foundation of the apostles, and everybody thinks that this is their responsibility to get people into the kingdom by gospel means. Say, gospel means deception. Brothers and sisters, that's another great deception. The gospel means deception. That the gospel is the means of the new birth. No, brothers and sisters, the gospel is the means of conversion. It brings to light one's blessed condition, brothers and sisters. And not everyone, I always say, has been privileged. Not all of God's people were privileged to get a correct version of the gospel, brothers and sisters. Great multitudes will be in heaven brothers and sisters. They've never heard the precious name of Jesus, yet they know him and he knows them, and he's going to work out all the details. The fallen angels crossing over, procreating with flesh and blood females. Brothers and sisters, this is, in my view, is another deception. Of one blood, all the nations of the earth, all the people of the earth were brought to, Eve was the mother of all living. This is another deception, I believe. That if it can do that, maybe the angels can do it again. No. This takes things out of God's order and everything after its kind, and it makes the fallen angels sovereign. See, they can just decide to do what they want to do. I'm coming in and procreate with flesh and blood. They cannot cross over. Angels are angels, in my view, from Genesis to Revelation. I don't care what you think you have read. It means something else. But anyway, New Testament tithing. Of course, this I put this on down here at the bottom because this is the New Testament tithing. Where they twist your arm and bring this over into the New Testament. This is the only thing they like to bring over into the New Testament because they put their name on it, tell you to send it to them. No, brothers and sisters, we're not under any law of tithing. I don't care what preacher's trying to get in your pocketbook. Sabbath day keeping. No, brothers and sisters, over in Colossians, it tells you don't let any man judge you about what day, about Sabbath days. What did it say? Let no man therefore judge you in meat or in drink, what you eat or what you do, or respecter of holy days. Holy days, that would be any kind of day that you might recognize, or new moons, or of Sabbath days. Brothers and sisters, don't let any man judge you about that. Those things right there, which are a shadow of things to come. But the body is of Christ. Brothers and sisters, I just wrote these down. These are just a few of the deceptions that I believe are going on amongst the truthers that know Jesus, but were raised up or around, and they just take it that this hasn't been this hasn't been tampered with. But they just told you about the ball earth, the spinning ball earth, but they hadn't tampered with this. No, brother says, I'm here to tell you that they have. And I'll make this a short video right here, and I'm sure I need another page to put on here, but these are just a few of the deceptions, I believe, that have been. I'm doing this for my kids, my grandkids too. I hope they flip it over here too. This will give them a piece of paper that they can look and have a list of the things. So if they see them on the internet, they can say, hey, my granddaddy told me about that, not to worry about that. I see them on there all the time. What about the man of sin? The man of sin in Thessalonians, I didn't put that in there. The man of sin, that's already taken place too, brother and sister, in Thessalonians. He was in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. That was, and Paul said, don't you know I was with you and I told you these things? So this man of sin, that's also taken place. That temple has been torn down. So, brother and sister, you and me are the temple of God now. So that's what he was talking about over there in Thessalonians. So all these things, brothers and sisters, are these up here in our past. Those are things, a few less things to worry about. Fallen angels crossing over into your realm. Well, if he could do that, then who is safe? No, brother and sister, God is sovereign. The New Testament tithing, brother and sister, we're free. Don't let anybody be twisting your arm. Paul said, or of compulsion. Paul, when he was taking up an offering, he said, if a man don't want to contribute, don't twist his arm. In so many words is what he said. So that's what this is all about, this little video right here. And I'm telling you, brother, sister, liberty is in God's kingdom. So I'm just telling you. He won't say, anyway, he loves cheerful givers. And you're not going to be a cheerful giver if somebody's twisting your arm. But anyway, peace and love from this old boy down here in Alabama. To every child of grace that tunes in my little channel to get my opinion on religious matters and just about every other kind of thing. Peace and love from this old boy down here in Alabama.